Lockheed Martin has released a new video featuring F-35s conducting a deep strike into hostile territory with the help of Precision Strike Missile, or PrSM, from HIMARS, which is used to suppress the enemy's air defense. Interestingly, the air defense system depicted seems to be the Russian S-400 Triumph. The video essentially displays how the U.S. military will take on the adversary in a fast-paced battle space with multiple assets from different services working together to take on the enemy. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how the U.S. military would take out Russian S-400 air defense using F-35 and PrSM-armed HIMARS. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by War Thunder. If you are, like us, fascinated by military vehicles and technology, I recommend you give War Thunder a try. It's a military vehicle combat game which you can download and play for free on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. It has a huge variety of more than 1,200 playable aircraft, tanks, helicopters, and ships from the 1930s to the 1990s, which you can take to battle on land, in the air, and at sea on more than 80 theaters of war. War Thunder's been kind enough to offer all Defense Updates viewers a special bonus, which will grant you a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship, and 3 days of premium account time for registering using our link in the description below. So take the plunge and join more than 20 million players from around the world. S-400 Triumph is an air defense weapon system developed by Russia's Almaz Central Design Bureau in the 1990s as an upgrade of the S-300 family. It's been in service with the Russian Armed Forces since 2007. It's designed to defend against aircraft including 5th-generation stealth fighters, bombers, AWACS, cruise missiles, and ballistic missiles. It's considered one of the most powerful air defense systems in the world. S-400 uses multiple radars. The primary one is either the 91 N6E Big Bird Acquisition and Battle Management Radar or 92 N6E Gravestone Multi-Mode Engagement Radar. These have a range of around 600 kilometers or around 370 miles. The main radar is complemented by target acquisition radars like 67 N6 Gamma D and 9 N6 Protivnik G radars in the L-band, Nebo SVU in the very high-frequency band, and Nebo M and Zebu M in the multiband. Nebo SVU and Zebu M are touted to have the ability to detect stealth aircraft. S-400 deploys multiple missiles to cover its strike envelope and can hit targets at a range of up to 400 kilometers or 250 miles. The F-35 is considered to be a Day 1 aircraft, as it will be used to knock out hostile integrated air defenses at the very beginning of a campaign and enable non-stealthy aircraft to carry out follow-on strikes. But viewers may note that stealth does not mean invisible. Stealth makes an aircraft LO, or low observable, making them difficult to detect and track. F-35 is one of the stealthiest operational jets. It uses classified techniques to reduce the heat signature. This thermal profile management of the jet makes it difficult for infrared, IR, homing missiles to target it. Also, F-35 has the lowest radar cross-section, RCS, of all the jets except the F-22 Raptor, but it has vulnerabilities. Against X-band radars, it's stealthy from front and rear. Against S-band radar, it's stealthy from the narrow front aspect. Against L-band radar, the limited reduction is achieved from direct front. It's for this reason airspace protected by S-400 is dangerous for even the F-35 to access. The HIMARS, or M142 High Mobility Artillery Rocket System truck, is capable of carrying 2 PrSM missiles. PrSM is a 13-foot-long missile designed to provide a long-range, precision fire capability to U.S. Army artillery. The missile employs advanced, jam-resistant GPS and uses a warhead that explodes into hundreds of preformed fragments, showering the target with shrapnel. The launcher is C-130 transportable. The initial range of PrSM was capped at 499 kilometers or 310 miles to comply with the INF Treaty. Colonel John Rafferty, the director of PrSM program, in a meeting with reporters at the Association of the U.S. Army's convention, had said, "We'd worked with our industry partners to determine what the feasibility going farther than 499 kilometers, and we believe that it's entirely possible to go further with the current PrSM missile. Our discussions about advanced propulsion leads us to believe that inside the same form factor, with a change in propulsion, we could go significantly farther. It's likely that in the coming days the range will be enhanced." The video is basically a commercial. Viewers may note that Lockheed Martin manufactures both the F-35 and PrSM. The link to the video is provided in the description section below. The video shows two F-35s flying towards their target, but detects a forward arming and refueling point, FARP, as well as a surface-to-air missile battery in their path. Instead of calling off their mission or altering the path, the F-35s contact the Combat Air Operations Center, CAOC, the Air Force Command and Control Base coordinating the mission. The CAOC puts in a request for artillery fire with a nearby U.S. Army Artillery Brigade, providing the coordinates for the missile site and FARP to an Army HIMARS rocket artillery truck. The HIMARS truck launches two PrSM missiles, destroying both the FARP and the 92N6A radar of the S-400 air defense system. Now the S-400 system can't see F-35s, and the missiles are useless. The Air Force jets continue on with their deep strike mission. The important point is that the Air Force doesn't need to call on more Air Force assets to deal with unexpected threats, and instead the Army took the lead and provided the required support. This showcases the synergy that the Pentagon wants to have as it plans to take on increasingly better equipped adversaries, especially near-peer rivals like Russia and China. S-400 air defense system essentially creates an anti-access area denial A2AD umbrella. The US and NATO nations have a large cache of fourth-generation fighter jets, and these aircraft will find it very difficult to penetrate the airspace defended by the S-400. In a potential conflict between the US and NATO and Russia, F-35 and S-400 will play a vital role and will certainly come face-to-face. F-35s are designed to penetrate heavily guarded airspace, whereas S-400 is designed to protect the airspace against sophisticated aerial threats. As per technical data, it is apparent that S-400 poses a threat to even the most advanced fifth-generation jets. This is where a coordinated battle tactic will need to be implemented, and an asset like PrSM armed HIMARS could be utilized. Also, the video indicates that the US is concerned about S-400 triumph and is formulating ways to counter it.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.